Hey team, I wanted to come to you guys today and talk to you guys a little bit about this topic about how to sell Plexus to our friends, to our family. I've been getting a lot of questions on the team board about, what to say when somebody reaches out to you. What kind of verbiage do you use? What's that sales process like? How do you explain what Plexus is to them? And how do you go about selling the ambassador program as well as the customer program to them? Just what happens in that conversation. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit today about how to sell Plexus to our friends and family. I think the main key is that we're not selling. We're sharing our experiences. We're sharing our love of the products, and we're sharing what it's done for us, what it's done for our friends, and what we know about the products. This isn't a hard sell. This isn't a hunter style sell or anything like this. You want to be a consultant to your friends, to your family, to your acquaintances, whoever you're talking to about Plexus. You want to make this all about them. So it really is just a consultative style conversation, and you want to be their Plexus consultant. You want to show them what's in it for them and how they're going to benefit from taking our products and how much they are going to fall in love and how much these products were meant for them. That is the key. So our job, our purpose with this is to help our friends and family have success with this, whether it's with the business, the products, or both. And that success is going to look different for each and every person. So we want to start out by asking them lots and lots and lots of questions. We want to get them talking. We want to find out as much as we can about them. If they came to you about Plexus, the first question that you need to ask is, okay, what has piqued your interest about Plexus? What do you want to know about Plexus? And you let them start leading that conversation, because if they start leading it and they start telling you, hey, this is what I want to know about Plexus, you can immediately see like, okay, they're obviously interested in the money side, or they're obviously interested in the products. They want weight loss, or they want gut health, just whatever that looks like. So you start out with that question. Tell me what has interested you about Plexus. Then from there, obviously, there's going to be some back and forth, and you want to make it very conversational style approach. I like to do these over the phone for the most part, or at least over a voicemail and Messenger. So then I ask about what their health concerns are, if they have any medical conditions, if they have anything at all going on with them. I want to know about it, because number one, that gives me some great insight into what products I'm going to offer them, but it also lets me know, like, hey, if they have any kind of medical concerns, I'm going to need to have them talk to their doctor and get everything that I'm saying approved as well. So the second question after that, the follow-up question, is if they're on any medications, because you want to make sure that what you're offering isn't going to interact, so that they can take it to their pharmacist, or if it's going to send up any kind of red flags about what you should offer them. Certain pharmaceuticals can interact with our products, or it just impacts them in some way or another. So you want to make sure that you have all of that information possible. Then I move on to asking them about their eating habits. If they are a pretty healthy eater, if they need some appetite control, or if they give into their cravings too much, or just what that looks like, because that can really help you guide their conversation, and that can help you be a better consultant to them during that follow-up phase after you've sold the products to them as well. Then you will also want to talk to them about their exercise habits. If they are an avid marathon runner, for instance, that's very, very different from somebody that isn't doing anything at all and wants to start an exercise program. And then lastly, these are just the very, very basic questions. I go on to ask them what their goals are, because if we are going through this conversation and it seems like their goal is weight loss, but what if it's really not? What if they're in so much discomfort from their joint swelling or something like that, that maybe somehow didn't come out in the conversation? You want them to bring that up to you, because you want them to prioritize their goals to you. You don't want to sell them on something that's going to fit what you think their goals are. You want to meet their actual needs and goals. You want to make it all about them. So lots and lots of follow-up questions and digging in as much as you possibly can. So those are just the basics. And one of the things, if you see them kind of be like, whoa, why are you asking me all these questions? You can tell when somebody kind of pulls back and is not wanting to share that personal information as much with you, especially if it's just an acquaintance or somebody you don't know very well. You want to tell them, like, look, You want to put them at ease. I'm asking you all of these questions because I want to make sure that we're getting you on the right products from the very, very beginning. And I want to help you understand that what I'm recommending and why I'm recommending these products, so that it's going to meet your goals and we're getting you on the right products from day one. So after we've gone through all of those questions and sat down and had that conversation, and that generally is them predominantly talking, not me, then we go into, okay, so here is my recommendation. These are the products that I think you should take, and here's why. Go through and explain the benefits of the products and what the products do, but relate it back to what they just told you that they are wanting. You have to show them what's in it for them, what these products are going to help them with. So explain what you're recommending, why you're recommending, and what they should expect. You also want to, during that phase of the conversation, you want to relate it back to you as well. So you want to throw in little anecdotes and stories about your personal experience with the products, or your friend's personal experience with the products. I always say, facts tell, stories sell, because they want to know what it has done for you as well. And if you can relate to their story in any way, shape, or form, you want to bring that up. You want to talk to them about it. Throw in keys about how you used to feel the same way as them. Show them what the products have done for you and for your friends. If you can think of somebody on your team that has a similar story, or a friend of yours that has a similar story and has found relief with our products, throw in just a quick 2 sentences about that and be like, oh, my friend so-and-so, she felt the same way you did. But it just relates it back to them. It gives them some real life examples. You don't have to throw whole testimonies out there, and I don't want you to do that. Just a quick here and there, just draw them in. Make it just adds believability to it, and it adds relatability to it. One of the biggest things, though, is I briefly mentioned it. You want to say what you're recommending, why you're recommending, and what they should expect. Those expectations are so key. Setting those expectations from this conversation, from this initial conversation, is so, so big, because that's going to be the key to longevity and success with the products. You don't want to oversell the products. You want to be transparent, and you want to be realistic. You want to talk to them about how this is not a quick fix. Do not oversell these results. It's not a quick fix. Some people will get a quick turnaround, so they'll get quick weight loss and that kind of thing. But for the majority of people, they have to give it 90 days. So set that expectation. Educate them about how the products will help them. Educate them about die-off, what's going to be happening in their body, about the ingredients, about everything that you can possibly think of, but don't oversell them. Be transparent, be realistic. And that, to me, is just such a big key. And I like to continuously kind of ask them, hey, do you have any questions about that? Like, if I have just explained die-off to them, or detox, or, just starting the products and what it's going to look like. If I've just explained to them, well, the slim is just something that you drink once a day, and so on. And, I've talked to them about what it's going to look like on a daily basis for them and all that kind of stuff. I always ask them, do you have any questions about that? Because I want to make this conversation back and forth. I want to make sure that I'm answering every question that they have along the way. And then at the very end, you want to talk to them about, hey, does this sound like something that you think would meet your goals? Does this sound like something you'd want to do? We want to partner with them. We want to talk about partnering with them to reach their goals. I think a huge selling point to Plexus is to have you as a consultant. They're not purchasing something on Walmart store shelves where they just take home and they have to fumble through it. They get you as the product guru, as the expert, as somebody that has already walked a mile in their shoes, somebody that has already started out in these products and has had success and is loving these products. Now you get to hold their hand, and hey, you know what to expect. You know what's going to happen in the beginning, and you sell that partnership with them. You are a big thing and a big attribute to their success within Plexus. So sell yourself on that as well. And now towards the end of this conversation, pricing comes up. I always say, leave the pricing towards the end of the conversation. Talk to them about all the products, sell them on it first, share everything that you have done, what you love about the products, make it clear to them that you are passionate about these products. And if they bring up price before you're ready to talk about price, be like, hey, I'm so sorry, I can't talk to you about price yet because I don't know what I'm going to recommend yet. We need to talk about these things further before I can recommend something to you, before I can tell you a price or anything like that. So now at the end, inevitably price is going to come up, and you want to personally have that conversation with them. You don't want to just send them to your website. They might get sticker shock, or they might not understand how it all works. So then you want to go on to telling them what you want to always present all three ways to buy to them. Always, always, always. So I always present retail, preferred, and wholesale. I give them three options, and I put it in their hands to decide. But the way that I describe these three things is I say retail. Look, that is a one-time purchase on our website as a customer. You don't create a customer account or anything like that. It's a one-time purchase, but it is the most expensive way to buy. And I very, very rarely sell anybody on retail. It's pointless. It's like going to a sale and asking them if you can pay full price. That's silly, and nobody ever does that. So I very rarely sell retail pricing. Preferred is an awesome, awesome choice. It is an auto ship that you sign up for once a month, and it ships to you every single month on the date that you originally signed up for. So that keeps you from missing any of your products, and that keeps you consistent on the products, and that makes it so you don't forget that that you need to order your products. Preferred, you can go on and you can manage your account online. You get all that access, so it's not up to me or calling into customer service or anything like that. You get to sign up and be able to sign in and manage that online. So preferred offers you, it doesn't cost anything to become preferred. It just gives you a little bit of a discount because you've made the commitment to take the products. Then I go on to talk to them about wholesale. Wholesale to me is the smartest way to buy. It is amazing because it's kind of like a Costco wholesale membership. You sign up, you get that Costco wholesale membership type thing. You pay that $34.95. You get the opportunity to buy a welcome pack, which is even cheaper than wholesale pricing. So it's the cheapest way you can possibly buy our products. So you get that opportunity. And not only that, you don't have any quotas. You don't have any inventory to buy. You don't have anything. You have just bought in to be able to pay our prices at wholesale for a whole year. But you also have the opportunity to make this a business if you want to, or to get referrals. You just have to refer to your friends and family, and you'll get paid for that. And you can also make commissions on your very own purchases as well. So then you leave it up to them to choose. Most of the time, my friends, I have a hard time selling that customer out because they always want to sign up to be wholesale with me. So then you've laid out everything like that, and you have to ask for the sale at that point. Say, hey, what do you love about it? Which way do you want to go? Do you want to buy retail? Do you want to buy preferred? Or do you want to buy wholesale? Don't be afraid to ask for that sale and use that closing language, because you want to assume that they want what you have, and you want to assume that they're going to sign up tonight. If you provide any hesitation at that point, they're going to feel hesitation. So ask for the sale. There's no reason they wouldn't want to try it. So you've already gone through everything. Then I always like to lay out the next steps and assume they want to sign up or purchase. I explain to them after they choose retail, preferred, wholesale. After they choose one of those options, then I set the timeline. I say, okay, great. As soon as we get off the phone here, or as soon as we get off Messenger, go and sign up. I'm sitting right here and I can walk you through the process. So let's go ahead and knock it out right now. And then after that, I'm going to send you over the product instructions. If they signed up for wholesale, I'll tell them that I'm going to add them to the team page right away, and then I can get them all the information that they need to get started. If you sense any kind of hesitation at this point, ask them. Be bold, be blunt in this, and say, hey, I'm sensing that you're not quite ready. Is there anything else I can ask? What are you hesitating about, or what are you concerned about? I'm happy. I'm an open book. There's no question I haven't heard, and I'm not afraid of any of your questions. So just ask me. One of the main things here too is I love, like I said in the beginning, I love having these conversations over Messenger via the voicemail option, but even better, I love having them in person or on the phone. I just think it's so much more personal. They can sense that excitement. That excitement is audible, and so it's something that you need to convey to them. You need to get them excited with these products. These are a big deal, and then close them out. So If you come across any kind of objections or anything like that, I have another video that's called Being Bold and Handling Objections. It's on my YouTube as well, so go and check that one out. If any of those objections come up, and it teaches you exactly how to handle them, what to say, the kind of words to use. But the key in this is to remember, make it about them. You're their partner, you're their friend in this, and you're their stepping stone to success with Plexus. So make sure that you're helping them out through that. So make it about them, not about you. Don't make it a sale. Make it a conversation, a back and forth. Thanks, guys.